He fought for his country, survived 2 tours overseas. But when 72-year-old Harold Johnson walked into a hospital with a doctor's note urging immediate cancer treatment, the woman at the front desk didn't see a veteran. She saw a black man, without private insurance. Her voice was cold. "We'll schedule you after payment is secured." By the time Harold got his first chemotherapy appointment, the tumor had doubled in size. Black veteran denied life-saving treatment until he paid up front. What happened next will make you furious. If you think service should earn dignity, comment "respect" below. Harold Johnson had worn his uniform proudly for decades. Army. Patches sewn neatly into the fabric. Medals kept in a small wooden box at home in North Carolina. After retiring, he lived modestly on a military pension, fixing old cars for neighbors. But last winter, he began losing weight rapidly. His local clinic ran tests and confirmed the diagnosis: aggressive lymphoma. The clinic's physician sent him to a major cancer center with a letter stating treatment needed immediately to extend life expectancy. Harold arrived early, paperwork in hand, wearing his veteran's cap. The waiting room smelled of antiseptic, the walls lined with inspirational quotes about healing. But healing, it seemed, had a price tag. The receptionist's smile faded when she learned Harold only had VA coverage, not the private insurance the hospital preferred. Harold explained that his VA insurance would cover treatment, but it required the hospital to bill through a specific process. The receptionist sighed, muttering about slow reimbursement and low-priority cases. Instead of being admitted, Harold was told to speak with the hospital's financial clearance department. They informed him that before scheduling, he'd need to provide proof of ability to pay at least $20,000 up front. Harold left, stunned. Days passed. The VA tried negotiating with the hospital, but the back and forth cost precious time. Meanwhile, Harold's condition worsened. Night sweats, fatigue, and pain so sharp it bent him over mid-step. By the time the hospital finally accepted his coverage, the cancer had progressed. When he started chemotherapy 6 weeks later, his oncologist was blunt. "If we'd started earlier, we'd have had a much stronger chance." To Harold, it wasn't just bureaucracy. It was a death sentence delayed because his black skin and military pension didn't fit the hospital's ideal patient profile. One evening, Harold collapsed at home. His neighbor rushed him to the ER, a different hospital, one that treated him immediately without upfront payment. After stabilizing him, the attending physician asked why he hadn't received treatment sooner. When Harold explained, the doctor's jaw tightened. "That delay may have cost you more than you'll ever know." Word spread in the community. Veterans groups, civil rights advocates, and local journalists rallied behind Harold. His story became a flashpoint for systemic discrimination in healthcare, especially against black veterans. But for Harold, the truth was simple. The same country he risked his life for had nearly let him die in silence. Harold began speaking at veteran halls and community events, urging others to share their own stories of denial and delay. Under mounting pressure, state legislators proposed a bill requiring all hospitals receiving public funds to treat veterans immediately, regardless of insurance type. The hospital issued a statement about reviewing policies, but Harold wasn't interested in apologies, only action. In interviews, he repeated the same phrase: "We don't leave soldiers behind on the battlefield. Why are we leaving them behind at the hospital door?" Today, Harold continues treatment, knowing the odds are slimmer than they should have been. But his fight is no longer just against cancer. It's against a system that puts profit before human dignity.